yes, 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 and even more yes.
Opening my door to blue skies
and sunshine.
British summer is well and truly on the way.
Just like my breakfast.
No, it's 9:05 in his house.
Sorry about that.
And I am up, about, and ready to start this day.
But first we're gonna go for a bit of a wee.
Because as you guys know, I've not been to the gym for about 3 or so weeks.
And I'm trying to ride around the 70 kg mark.
But as you know, my girlfriend's a feeder.
And I'm feeling I might be a little bit fat.
What?
67.3? What?
Okay, they were not the results I was expecting. I want to take that as a win, but it's kind of actually a dramatic weight loss from me riding casually at 70 kg. So I'm assuming all the muscles I've built over the last couple of months have gone.
But hey, at least I'm not over.
And before you all start commenting...
Yes, there's some pretty high socks, but they serve a purpose.
And that is so I don't get blisters in my boots.
Now, I can't believe I'm saying this.
Because for the last 2 weeks, I've been the victim of identity fraud, and I've had like 20 bank accounts and credit cards tried to be opened in my name. It's been absolutely chaotic, and people trying to steal money from me, which is, you know, not an awesome way to start your day when you go to your letterbox. But I've just been there, and for the first time in history, dropped it.
I've opened up a letter.
And rather than it being, hi, a credit card's been opened in your name, or you owe a council tax bill of X, Y, and Z, I've actually received a cheque from my power company.
I'm having trouble. Please try in a little while.
Yeah, I'm having trouble as well, because I've been sent a cheque for £247.55. Get in!
I've been bloody sent money!
Things you love to see and hang on!
Good morning!
Look at that happy chappy. Hi there!
Interesting one. Lydia last night said, do you think he looks like he was having a bit of an allergic reaction? And I didn't really see it, but now if you look at the side of his face, it does indeed look a little bit blotchy for some reason.
But he still seems like his boosky self. Hiya. Hey, Boosk. Hiya.
He's fine. He's going to play with his monster trucks.
Or not.
Instead, he's decided to get the machine mark catalogue and get some things ordered for the land. What are we having? What page are you opening? Ta-da! Let's have a look. We need woodworking benches. Because why not?
Oh, and look at this. She's back from Ireland for 2 seconds and she's straight back to our house. Well, on that note, 1 in, 1 out.
Ooh, and I am happy to be replaced.
The week of weather ahead of us, picture on screen, is absolutely stunning. So we're getting down to the farm and we're getting productive. And I think I've made the mistake of wearing pants. So I've decided I'm taking my short shorts with me.
The only reason I'm not wearing them straight away
Is that after climbing through the bushes yesterday, I look like I've been fighting with barbed wire.
and I don't fancy my legs looking like that.
But come on, cockers.
We're going off in the car.
Oh, you know summer is on the way when you get into your car and you have to go...
And the leather is indeed hot to the touch. I love it, I love it, I love it. And you know what else I love? Turning up on site and we've got an Andy as well as a Matt. Bonjour, boys. Hey. He finally arrives, alas, to witness the installation of a watering hole.
I can't believe I spent the last 7 months removing all the water troughs from the land, only to install another one.
But this one is indeed necessary for these guys.
And speaking of necessities, I am sticking this thing in reverse.
Going getting me and Andy some scran.
Because I am freaking stuck.
I'll be back before you know it.
Famous last words.
You're joking me. I thought I was on like the little printout menu, not the actual board. No way. Sarah.
I'm not even kidding. I looked at that and didn't even spot it. I thought you put me on the little printout thing, not the main thing.
Not the main thing.
Oh, thank you. Come and get your tomlets. You're joking.
No,
You saw my genuine reaction then. I wasn't even filming. No way.
because you do lots for us, and I just want to say thank you by putting you on.
You just let me annoy you, so I know more.
Yeah.
I'm so thankful.
Thank you, you don't even lie.
Yeah.
The Tomlet 5-egg omelette cheese from ham, chicken, cheese and bacon. Go on! Absolutely amazing.
Cannot believe that. I thought I was on this little paper printout or something. She's put me officially on the wall. Yes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know where to go. Go and get your omelettes. And the grand master plan is finally when we scale the farm, we get chickens. We sell chicken eggs to the shop. We sell the tomlets, and we run G-Cross.
But yeah, you know where to go. The Village Bakery and Sandwich Shop.
Epic.
I cannot take credit for buying you this. It was on the house from Sarah at the bakery.
Oh, thank you, sir.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Dilly. I refuse to ask Tom Upton because I'm terrified he's going to say what I think he's going to say.
All right.
But I asked Chris Tate yesterday, what is this plant that I keep pulling out everywhere on the land?
Sycamore.
Sycamore?
That's a sycamore tree. That isn't Himalayan balsam.
You told me I've just pulled a tree out the ground.
You pulled a tree out.
I'm supposed to be the Lorax looking after the trees. So that's a tree there.
Yeah.
That right there is a tree sprouting.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a murderer. I thought it was Himalayan balsam.
No. That's got a broader, rounder leaf.
Is that all over that pile down there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it certainly is.
Shite. Lunch has been consumed, and what does Andy think?
Oh, pretty good.
Does it look cosy?
Looks really cosy, doesn't it? Be nice in the winter.
Oh, in winter, absolutely amazing, and probably absolutely dirty. I've decided to put a cream carpet in a place where lads with welly boots are going to walk through.
Yeah, but just think.
Well, I am feeling good after that tumbler, and I'm just doing a bit of a perimeter check to make sure all the fences are good by the side of the sheep. And so far, everything is looking good. Also going to go and check on the opposite farmer's field to make sure that that fire that I tried my best to sort of like extinguish last night hasn't done any major damage to that big oak tree. Because, well, listen, I get like kids making a fire off in the woods, like who didn't do that? But come on, you don't try and burn down like a 300-year-old tree, like what? Have some decency. But yeah, all's good with the fence. The wild garlic is a-growing. Holy moly of widowmakers. Just walking along, decide to look up and notice that that entire branch is not actually attached. Wow, that is a death trap waiting to happen. Damn, that thing came off up there. Flipping heck. I'm going to make note of that and keep her going. Time to investigate the damage of this fire. Luckily, not too bad. On the tree, you can see where the flames have charred it a little bit. We're obviously just making a den and having fun, but come on, man. I feel like it's just common sense to not set on fire a beautiful tree like that. We were all kids once. I thought that was a big tree that had fallen, but look at the size of that one. You know that saying, like, if a tree falls and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? Well, when it's in relation to that, the answer was most certainly yes. Sticking to the rules of never leaving empty-handed. That is more rubbish disposed of, as I've realised that I am putting off a task that I was supposed to do on Saturday. I know it's not build that, but inspired by Mr. Chris Tate completing his weekend task yesterday, I'm going to go and complete mine with the help of Le Cromlet, also known as the Swisuski, the multi-purpose car. And are you ready to hear a purr? Oh. Honestly, cannot believe it still starts. But she does, and she's being put to good use. I think I just need to put a bit of petrol in because we are running on empty. Luckily, here's some I bought yesterday. And I've just got to work out how to open this thing. There was a lever near the driver's seat. Did not know that. Had to ring Chris Tate to find out. And how convenient that in the back is the funnel to fuel it with. Look how sketchy that is. But if it works, it works. Really? How is the petrol light still on? I can understand the engine sign, but come on. I just put 15 quid in her. And oh dear, you see that pile of muck there? That kind of looks like beautifully green. Well, that stuff you can see growing all around it is Himalayan balsam. Stuff that we don't really want on the land. So I've spoken to a farm supply shop to get some like knapsacks, they're called backpacks, like we spray in like hoses. So we can get down here on the farm and we can spray a thing called like glyphosate, basically weed killer, all over this stuff and stay on top of it because, yeah, it is starting to sprout. And the thing is, when it grows dead big, the seeds pop and then plant like another 100 more. We need to get it under control. Look, it's absolutely everywhere. Honestly, in like the space of a month or something, this place is going to be completely overgrown. Which one will be kind of nice, but two, because it's an invasive plant, won't be doing us any favours. But that's not my problem for now. We're going this way. Over the bridge and far away. Telly Tommy comes to play. And just a bit of a 200 IQ thought. I need to remove these posts, just stuck in the ground very firmly. And it just so happens that I have basically a mechanical battering ram. So, let's see how this goes. Isn't that nice? Oh my gosh, that actually worked so good. Like, it didn't even snap the post. It simply uprooted it exactly how I wanted it to do. What
if I simply go along and remove all the barbed wire and then use the Swizuski in one fell swoop to take all the posts out at once. Sounds like a plan to me. So hella efficient. Snip, 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 pull it out to the side, collect it in the cromwell, and now I've got so much barbed wire that I can actually reuse because the size of these runs are pretty good. But yeah, that was way more efficient than I thought. However, I did have to go in some hawthorn bushes, so as much as I was enjoying my sun tanning phase, the t-shirt needed to go back on so I didn't lose my nipples. But right, let's drop off all this and then get rid of all this. Honestly, this is the best 250 quid I have ever spent. There's not a day that hasn't gone by since we've bought this, me and Chris, that I've gone, should I cancel the order of the Polaris? Because this just does such a good job. Oh, left a little bit of barbed wire in the field. What do you think you're doing there? Very dangerous. Canal's looking good today. Very good. Oh, maybe because we're guaranteed good weather for like the next 10 days, we get the kayaks out and go on a bit of a voyage. Leave a like rating if you would like to see that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be getting out of this window. But luckily this vehicle is versatile. Parked it like a glove. And speaking of gloves, probably should be wearing them whilst walking around litter picking down on the hidden gem. It's just so disgusting still. You think what a gorgeous, beautiful field. But then you look a little bit closer, and because of the flood, the entire field is just caked in random pieces of rubbish, man. Ugh. I'm throwing this out there. Can someone please report this like River Thames situation of how bad the rubbish is to United Utilities or whoever else? Like, we've reported it, but apparently they don't seem to be wanting to do anything. Because look at the state of this, and I'm gonna have to blur this, but that's women's sanitary products that have washed up in the middle of just this beautiful spot. Can you see why it just like hurts my soul every time I come down here? It was my favourite place on the land. And I just don't want to be down here. And what is going on with all these flies? There's so many of them. And I only know one way of removing them. And that's with speed! Go on the Swizuki! Does what no car can't! Alright, ladies! Wow, what's occurring here? The sandage squad has arrived! What up, boys? Oh, very nice new bike, my friend! How we doing? Oh, hello, my friend! And is this your boy? This is Finster! Finster Tate! Go on, boy! Tatey boy has a kid and apparently he's just a mini him. Nice to finally meet you! What a legend in the flesh! Just brings a tear to my eye! All the senders assembling. Let's go get in his drone because it's about time I drive through these posts. And I say that because a lot of time has actually passed since I snipped the barbed wire off, because when I went down to the hidden gem then, I wasn't just like litter picking or getting depressed being down there. I've actually been on the phone to picture on screen Brad the architect, because we're about to start making some serious moves and progress for like the building side of things on the 110. As you guys seen, like, you know, like we're working on the gatehouse, that's great, but you know, we've got all the courtyard buildings that we need to replace. You know, we've got the house on the land and stuff like that we need to rebuild, and basically things are about to start going from 0 to like 1,000 over the course of the next few months. So I hope you guys are ready for that, because yeah, I think we've got a plan of action of what we're doing. Are you ready for farming 1-0 Tom? How not to remove a fence. Oh, and go on then, safety first and all that. What could possibly go wrong? Alright, seatbelts on, we're going for it. Right, slow it down just a little bit, I'm going for it, first post, fucking missed, gonna go again, bit wider. There we go, that's the way to do it. Right, 3 remain. That one's got barbed wire on it. 3 remain. There we go. Perfect. That is farming 1-0 Tom. What do we think? Yeah, baby. Me? It's actually removed them perfectly. I'm a genius. And look, I can just do this now and reuse it. My geniusness is terrifying. Okay, now to go for the rest of these, and I want to try and do this in one go. Round 2. You're in my way, I'm gonna go for a tactical. Go around and pop out. All in one. Yes! I'm the most efficient farmer in the world! Yes! Go on the boy!
method.
No, seriously, look. It perfectly removed them. Yeah. I am a genius.
A 10?
Mate, that was 9.9, mate.
That,
Yeah.
some of those posts were so firm that I couldn't physically move them. Every single one of them's out and they've got their ends still.
Got a 10 if you would have hit him and he would have landed in the back.
Oh!
Well, I've still got that road to do.
I do feel very lucky that none of them went whoop and straight through the windscreen.
But it would have been fine.
Windscreen wipers would have deflected them. No! We were going for a hooning shot and Chris crashed his drone into a tree.
It was fine up until the chicane through the trees.
Ah!
I would just like to point this out here. I did have a full trunk full of posts. And I've just lost them, so I'm gonna have to come find them.
We got some good shots.
But we got some good shots until we ended up in a tree.
This is like the ultimate land vehicle, man. It's absolutely amazing.
Drifting. Amazing.
Post carrying abilities.
Could do with a little bit of improvement.
Nothing a bit of gaffer tape can't fix.
Oh, hang on. I think that belongs to me as well.
I'll be taking that.
And you know what? Every time I drive this thing, it is really making me regret the very expensive purchase of the Polaris Ranger. I'm not gonna lie, this thing is just so much more fun because, you know, if we break it, we can fix it. You know what I mean? It's just a car or whatever like that. But the Polaris Ranger, I really don't want to break because that will be an expensive fix.
But let's go load it up. And away the boys go, off down to Hoon.
But not me. No. I've got all the fence posts to collect, filling up nicely back there, and I've got 2% battery on my phone, so I think it's about to die.
How to shut a door whilst being lazy.
I don't know how you guys are enjoying the vlogs at the moment, but I am absolutely loving them. Like, just want to throw that out there. Like, I know I sound like a broken record again, but this whole place is just a dream come true. And obviously I can't go into too much detail, but after the phone call I've had with Brad about the future of like this land and the idea of progressing it forward has got me so excited that honestly you guys are not going to want to miss like how it's all going to come together. It's about to be one of the best journeys I've ever taken on in my life, and I'm so excited to just invite you all along with it. But there you go.
After narrowly avoiding a final destination situation, I've brought all the wood to the fire pile.
Because some of these posts are just like rotten and ruined.
But then these good ones,
Oh, them's we're keeping. How fitting.
I'm just gonna put it there next to the roof of the car. One for you, one for you.
What a day.
And it gets even better because look what I've finally removed. Oh my goodness me.
The rotting cesspool has finally emptied itself
And can be removed from the land.
bit by bit.
I will make this land pure once again.
Oh, and this just needs to be done right now. Bevragino, laying down on the field and just looking up.
At the clear blue sky. Wow.
I cannot wait to never have to drive off this land to go home. How amazing does that sound? Just nature all around me. I cannot thank Dorothy Newton, who I bought this land off, enough for just taking that chance in me. She could have sold this to a developer who'd have put 200 houses on here, 500 up top. She could have made, you ready for this, genuinely off the other developments in the area, she could have made 28 million. Not even kidding. She could have made 28 million. And she didn't. She wanted to pass it along to her family. By the way, if you're wondering where I got that number from, it's that's how much of the other developer people are making in the area, building like shitloads of houses. But she didn't. So freaking lucky.
Would you just look at that view?
No way!
Andy's never going to believe this. Look at that. There's now 2 ducks down in our little ravine. Oh. with all this really nice weather we've got coming up, this like sort of river thing stream is actually going to dry up quite a lot. So we're going to take this time to like clear out all the red bricks, the metals, the twine, everything. And this, hopefully in the next 2 weeks, is going to go from looking like to ooh. There's an incredible difference, I swear. All right, let's go and see what the Shenandoah squad is up to right about now. Oh my goodness me, man. This place is just gorgeous. I could cry right now if I wasn't so happy. So I might as well take out this fence. This is also one of the ones that had to go. And with all that taken out, getting around this bend now is going to be so much better. Bloody hell. Honestly, you used to have to squeeze through that tiny little gap, whack off that mound. Whereas now, there is so much more room for activities. Damn it! I stalled it and beeped the horn. Come on. Right, only seems fair to test the new ground. Yeah, way better. A chef's kiss. Now the question is, where am I going to find the senders? No sign of anybody. Hold the bastard phone. I have found Finn. Where is everyone? Right down there, man. Right. I must investigate. Wherever they can go, the cromlet can go.
Or not, at least whilst I'm not wearing a helmet.
I'm just gonna go on foot for this bit. Yoo-hoo! Where is Le Viking? I have found the sexy boys. They have been in bush. Mate, it stinks of wild Viking. What? You don't stink. Let me just take that back real quick. It stinks of wild garlic down here. Gosh. Would just like to clarify, I have never been stood down here before, and that is epic. Bloody hell. I see a tunnel for little man. I am very tempted to go through. Is there candy man on the other side? Wow. That goes. Risky adventure, anyone? I heard 2 no thank yous there. Well, Mr. Tate and Mr. Tom, I hope you enjoy your antics for the evening. Nice t-shirt, by the way.
You like it?
But I am being curly fingered home because even though it is 7:41 and still very light,
It's still light.
it's quite late.
Well,
And, I have a son who's supposed to have dinner at 7.
I wasn't telling Tom the time because he's like,
I was going home for 8.
I know, and I'm like,
Right.
I knew exactly
I was supposed to be home at 7 o'clock, so the fact that I'm still here is I'm in danger territory. Again, not to just like call you guys out at all, but this is the second or third time I've caught you guys together in a valley, and
You haven't just found it, have you?
yeah, you got some explaining to do. At least you're using protection. See you later, boys. Guys, I am out of here. Oh, go on then. Let's just have one more. Would you just look at that view? I'm gonna give myself 10 out of 10 for parking. Yeah, definitely not gonna be doing that with a Polaris. No, sirree. See you later, ladies. And might I say, till the new dawn. A new day. Oh, I hope the sound of the Sendy boys are back. I wonder what they think of my parking job. You ready for this one? Mr. Finn, being Chris Tate's son, how have you enjoyed your first day on the land? Min, yeah. You are welcome back anytime, mate. Look at these two. Go on, Chris. Go on. Get up there. Get out the boy. This is where you break a leg. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Nice! Now with enough speed, I reckon you can make it onto the roof. By the way, I'm just, oh, wait, come closer. I need some sort of shenanigan item. This'll do. Hey, Chris, you ready for this? Mr. Finn Tate, I crown you an inaugural member of the 110 Sendage Squad. Welcome aboard! Well, this is really awkward. We had a big spiel and talk, and it was epic, and I didn't click record.
Oh, it's like Oscar nominee stuff, wasn't it? It was like literally the creme de la creme of the day, and it didn't.
You would never have believed it. It's not like I made YouTube videos for 15 years.
Pressing record. Oh my days.
Why you call me out for clutch control? What's that about? What do you think of my parking?
That's outstanding, mate. I love it.
And what I actually just said to these lot is, I really have no idea why I'm buying that other car.
No, we just like
Dude, it's so best 250 quid
ever.
I feel like I'm climbing into my Defender.
After rolling in glass, nearly every part of my body is just covered in small cuts. Why did I know? I wore long sleeve. I wore long sleeve pants. I wore long sleeve what? No! Fuck's sake! What am I trying to say here? I wore full length pants rather than short, so I didn't cut all my legs up, but then I just completely disregarded my arms, and now I look absolutely mangled. Oh, that shower tonight is gonna suck.
But that view does not.
Hello, soon to be sold home. Be a really sad end of a chapter, that, won't it? Saying goodbye to this.
Like I'm home now and I'm like, nope, don't want to sell it.
This is the house my dad built, and I genuinely do not want to see it go. Plus, the views from here are magnificent, but the lifestyle of living down on the land is just, it's otherworldly. It's all that goes through my head whilst I'm in bed at night is just, what is the right decision to do? And after 7 months of being down there, I know it is the right thing to do. That is my future home.
Yes, little weed.
It's bath time.
This is going to be painful.
Actually, not that bad, Mr. Biscuit. Oh, look how smart you look now.
Look at this little cutie patootie.
You're not even on a summer holiday.
Warm today.
It has been warm today. It's going to be warm all week. Come on, then.
Look what Mama cooked up for tea. Spaghetti bolognese. It's not what it looks like.
But what I can say is, it's really good.
I thought you were going to Tesco for a bottle of Coke.
Yeah, and
Love, you've come back with half the bloody store. What's that about?
What a freaking woman. But ladies and gentlemen, it is now currently 11 o'clock at night. I am so ready to just pass out and fall asleep. But I've got my iPad, my little magical pen. I'm going to do some sketches about future concepts of what the house down on the 110 is going to look like. I've got a few ideas and they'll look terrible, but I know as soon as I give them to Brad, they'll look amazing, because let's just put like 5 or 6 images on screen from Brad's Instagram of how incredible he is at what he does. That's why we work with him, and I cannot wait to like design my future home with him. But I'm going to do a few sketches of some house layouts, whilst in the background we put on the viral show called Adolescence. Gotta say this right now, we're 2 episodes in, and it is pretty damn good. Storyline, give or take, right? But the fact is that there are 4 episodes that are like an hour long each, and each episode has been filmed in one singular take. So like imagine me doing my entire daily vlog, but just in one take. No cutting the vlog from scene to scene, clip to clip. It's just in one continuous shot, and it is incredible.
I mean, like, no. I can't English today. Like that.
Eat your sweet diner ice cream, be a happy chappy, and stop roasting me. But yeah, exactly, exactly what you said. It's honestly insane, because 1 minute they're like in a building, and then it goes out the building, which you're like, smooth transition, and the next minute it's like somehow attached to a drone and just flying, and you wouldn't notice it by the end of like the episode. You're so enthralled in it, it's just normal to you. But when you think about like how they've done it, it's absolutely incredible. So highly recommend the watch.
So as we go into episode 3,
I am going to say to ye, thank you very much for watching this vlog. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, leave a like, click the subscribe button, ding on the bell, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. for the next weekday vlog, because I am going to just switch off, relax, and let my mind numb out before I go to sleep. I'd like to really massively apologise though before you guys completely disappear about how late Monday's vlog was, because it seems to have had like a really mad knock-on effect. So many people like got to a point where it was like 9 p.m. and they were like, yeah, there was no vlog. So they just sacked off the vlog for the week, and then they watched Monday's episode on Tuesday, and then Tuesday's episode no one's tuned in because they're watching Monday's episode, and it's all over the place. But you guys know where the content is. If you want to stay up to date with the vlog and everything that's going on, go check out the last 2 vlogs. They're there for your faces to enjoy, and I will catch you guys hopefully tomorrow on time. I'm a potato sandwich, but it's not every day you're dealing with a fire down on the land. Well, actually I say that, and I've actually experienced several fires down on the land, so kind of is what it is. But yeah, I'm going to go, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate the OGs, and I'll catch you guys next time.